Good morning. I am headed to Doc Campbell's. I left my tent so that everything can dry up. And then I'm going to get my resupply, make sure everything's dry, pack up, and then head on out over to Pie Town. It's supposed to be a 6 or 7 day trek. And then there's a whole, that fire restriction thing that everybody's dealing with, but I think there's not much of an impact because we are in the alt. But, yeah, gonna do that. And then hopefully get warmed up here because it's pretty chilly this morning, but it looks like the sun is, I'm walking towards the sun, so, alright. Okay, so finally leaving Doc Campbell's today. I tried to upload videos on YouTube all day and I just couldn't, the Wi-Fi was so slow. I also tried to charge all of my devices and I was unable to. It's a 6 day stretch and probably 7 for me. Feel like I probably have enough food, at least nuts for sure. They're very heavy, but they're very high calories. And then I also sent a box forward because since I'm not getting so hungry, I've been getting, I've been stacking a lot of food. So I sent food forward to Cuba because my sister's sending me something to Pie Town, which is good because it takes a long time to get to Pie Town. So even if I sent it from here to Pie Town, it wouldn't make it in time. And then soften off my load a little bit. I'm going to pick up water here at the Cliff Dwellings and then take the high route. So I won't be taking the Gila right away. I'll go and then look at the Cliff Dwellings and then play it by ear there. But met this really nice hiker. Her name's Smiles. This is her 3rd hike, and she was very friendly. She kind of gave me a lot of pointers and was very supportive, so that was kind of nice. She has a bad knee, and she caught up with me yesterday, and so she started at 11 a.m. too, so she's pretty fast even with a bad knee. And she's like, I'm so slow. I'm like, girl, I started at 8 and I'm just getting here. So she said it's normal. It's my first through hike, so she was very supportive. That was nice to hear. But yeah, now I'm following 2 through hikers from Belgium. I kind of want to give them space. One's peeing, so I'll give him space. And then, yeah. Alright. Hopefully next time I will see you tomorrow. 6 days in a row. Sorry for not uploading videos. I was able to upload 1, I think, from Doc Campbell's, but not the other 2. I wonder how many dolphins get managed in this area. Oh, it's not a dolphin, it's a bass, I think. Oh my god. Duh. Just kidding. Not dolphins, it's a bass. I think it's a fish. Wouldn't make sense for the river to have fish. Never mind. Trying to clown on the wildlife management area. Little did I know it was my eyesight betraying me. Anyways, I'm still on this road walk. It's about 3 miles. One of the guys that just passed me, there's 3 hikers now in front of me. They got into Doc Campbell's today, and then they're continuing, obviously. As opposed to me, yesterday I got to Doc Campbell's about 6:30, 7, and then kind of waited for everything to dry out. So today is kind of called a Nero day, so like near 0 miles. So technically I think I still have to do 10. At least that's my goal, to hopefully be able to do 10 miles today. I'd be happy with that, because I feel like it was very productive to let my sleeping bag dry out in the sun. Kind of took all the smell out of it. I also found out that I am kind of like the only one carrying around a 0-degree sleeping bag, but the people are complaining that they're cold at night, whereas I'm not, so that's kind of nice that I get to stay warm. I don't like to be miserable and cold, but that does mean I have to carry more. Everybody's complaining about how heavy their packs are because it's a 6-day food haul. And so that's like the talk of the town today. They've seen the most hikers today. I think I saw probably about 7 all at Doc Campbell's. So some stayed, 3 are coming up. The girl that stopped with me yesterday said she's gonna leave today too. But yeah, there is quite a bit of people, some of us out here. Someone took a 3 days in Silver City. Probably, like, I thought I was the only one, but 3 is quite a bit, so I don't feel as bad anymore. There is another new hiker as well. You can tell us apart because we don't have trail names. And so when I asked him his name, he gave me his real name, and I was so excited. I was like, hey, I'm not the only one out here. Obviously, he's probably like 20 years younger than me, so. But he's well on his way to earning a call sign, I think. You know how that works. Or trail name. Anyways, 3 miles to the cliff dwelling high route. I'm not going to go into the actual cliff dwellings, but I guess from the high route, you can see them really pretty. And that's kind of my goal. Just get a good scene. And then the goal is to make it to Pie Town. Pie Town with water and sufficient food to have, that I didn't underestimate how much food I was eating, and that I don't get hiker hunger right now. So, but yeah, 3 miles, road walk. The gila is somewhere in between those trees, I think. And then the road where I came from is behind me. So, yeah. Whew, sorry about that. I freaked out. I thought it was a bee trying to sting me, which wasn't. But okay. So now I'm gonna take the detour to the cliff dwellings, and then take the high route from there. It's about 0.9 or about 1 mile, but there's also water there and bathrooms to use before I head up. Okay, so I'm officially on the high route of the Gila, but can you see how beautiful that looks? So I got about 7 miles on this trail before I can get dumped back down to the Gila. So just like I'm climbed all this, I'll probably have to go down, but it's only a mile down, and I already did 2 miles down earlier to the Gila at the start, so what's another mile? All right. Look how incredibly high this is. Like, it is insane how high this is. The video won't do it justice as always, but it is beautiful. Mesmerizing.